What's happening, good people? Welcome to the Wealth 100 Show. I'm your host, George Gilmore, and it's go time. Listen, guys, each week we bring on six-figure professionals and entrepreneurs who are winning in life and business. If you're ready to take your life to the next level, you found the right place. I need you to get into the room right now, guys. I'm putting you in the room with winners that will help push you towards your dreams. Finally, if you want to grow your business, grow your network, and live your dreams to the fullest, I encourage you to apply to the Wealth 100 Mastermind at thewealth100.com, where lives are being transformed through self-development and access to wealth-building opportunities. Welcome to the Wealth 100 Show. Let's go. What's happening, good people? Welcome to the Wealth 100 Show. I am your host, George Gilmore. Look, guys, I thank you for being here today. We got a special guest here for us, Mr. Jeremiah Smith. What's up, my man?
What's going on?
Listen, guys, this is my personal trainer, my fitness trainer, Jeremiah Smith. I call him the guru. Listen, what's happening, bro?
I'm doing good,
You
man.
doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Glad you picked me to be here today, man.
Look, we're just going to talk a little bit about health today.
Okay.
That's what you do.
Yes, sir.
That's what you do. And that's a part of our foundation for the Wealth 100, talking about finances. We also talk about health and wellness also. So I want to get into your story. Tell the people about you, where you're from, where you come from. What's the deal with Jeremiah? Just a little bit. Background.
I'm born and raised Fayetteville, North Carolina. Graduated from Southview High, 2012. My birthday was about 3 days ago, so.
Did I tell you happy birthday?
Yeah,
I don't know if I did.
I think you did. You did, but
if I did, happy birthday.
So, I've been active in fitness for about 14 years now. I started working out at 14.
Okay.
And
so you're 28?
29.
29 now. Okay.
29 now.
Okay,
so.
I met you when you were, God knows, probably
20. I had to be
I was going to say about
20.
19 or 20.
19 or 20.
Okay, cool.
So
but you were working out as a kid, huh?
Yeah, I was working out. It was by accident. Mm-hmm. It was by accident. I had some dumbbells. I was just playing around with them, and I felt a little twinge in my arm.
You saw a twitch or something?
Yeah,
saw a muscle pump out or something? Okay.
Yeah, so I just was going with it from there, and then it just, I wasn't good at sports, but I was good at working out, so I just stayed with it.
Wait a minute, back up. You said you weren't good at sports.
I wasn't good at sports.
Were you big? Were you naturally built?
No.
You were a skinny kid.
I was average weight,
mm-hmm.
and then for the story, like I was on the football team and stuff like that, and I ended up getting my jaw broken, and I lost a lot of weight.
Really? Okay.
I ended up losing a lot of weight.
Okay.
And then started back eating, and I was lifting, and I was just drinking protein shakes because my mouth was wired, and then that's where all the serious muscle started coming in.
Okay. So by what point did you gain the muscle?
I gained the muscle about 16 or 17.
You started bulking up.
That's when I started bulking up.
Okay.
And from then on, like I set a lot of strength training records, mm-hmm. and I was really strong for my weight. Okay. Because I could not get my weight above 175. Okay. I was trying.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I don't know what 175 is.
Like for my weight, like my body weight, I was trying to get I couldn't eat no more.
Dude, I literally was like 189 coming out of high school, and I'm like 5'10", and I never, but it was muscle at the time. I don't know what 175 looks like.
Man, I was trying, man. Look, that school lunch, them pizza dippers only gonna give you so much.
I got you. Listen, man, we're gonna get down to business. Okay. I just want to get a little background on you. I want you to tell the people, what's the name of your company?
God Strong Fit Nation.
God Strong Fit Nation.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
And you currently operate here in Fayetteville?
Yes, sir. I
okay.
do.
Tell us about what you do on a daily basis. What does that look like?
So, sun up to sundown, I train clients individually or in groups for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Mm-hmm. What I do differently with my clients is I offer them that privacy, mm-hmm. and they still get great results.
Yes, sir.
Because what I've noticed is since the pandemic, a lot of people, the whole game has changed for fitness since the pandemic.
In what way would you say that?
Well, before everybody was going to the gym, people weren't worried about germs, bacteria. Now, since everything is spaced out, and even though, the pandemic's over, people still kind of operate like that.
Right.
So people want to feel, safe, know they're in a safe environment. They want to feel like not everybody's touching the equipment around them.
Gotcha.
And a lot of people, they want that privacy because they don't want,
everybody looking at
what they're doing. Gotcha. Because when we work, it's not going to be pretty.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. I'm familiar with that. But anyway, Jeremiah has to drag me to the gym, guys. If you didn't know, I'm supposed to be there 2 times a week, and it's a fight to get me there. But I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better as soon as I get back from vacation. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Okay. Look, man, let's get into this story, man, because most people struggle with the fitness game. Talk to the people out here. Talk to them a bit about how often should a person exercise. What is your opinion on that?
Really, if you're not one for going to a health club, if you're not one for doing any strenuous fitness activities or any, I call them level 1s to 10, like level 5 on up, like different types of workouts. If you walk a mile or 2 a day. That's enough to bring down your blood pressure. That's enough to keep you in good health. You just got to get out there and keep your body in motion. That's it.
I've noticed when I do 3 miles, it seems like when I get the best results for my body, for my body type. I can literally feel it in my body. I'm like, man, I'm really relaxed, and I know that blood pressure is going down after I put those three miles in. But my body's still tired after 3 miles, man.
Yes, sir. That's where that's where the replenishment aspect comes in, eating your fruits and your vegetables and your nuts and all that. If you, I tell everybody, I don't put any of my clients on strict diets because it's strict. Like, it shouldn't be a diet. It should be a holistic lifestyle change.
Gotcha. Yeah, you never have told me to go crazy on the diets. I always try to go crazy on something.
Yeah, I be trying to.
And it lasts like a week. And it lasts a week or something. I'm like, man, I'm going on all juice all week. Like Thursday, I'm eating a chicken sandwich. I'm just cutting up, man. Look, man, is there like a particular type of time of day that you recommend exercise, or is it just broad? Do what you do. It's
just, now, for me, everybody's body's different. Now, I've seen great results getting up first thing in the morning around 5 a.m., but that ain't for everybody. Okay. And then, believe it or not, I'm a candidate for lunchtime walks, like 12 o'clock, noon, or 1 o'clock when the sun is out.
I get you.
That's, you get the rays, that vitamin D from the sun. That helps with the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not for the 5 a.m. either.
Yeah, it ain't for
I think
everybody.
when did I come in? 8 a.m.?
You come
8 a.m. and that's a struggle too, to be working out. But then you mess up my day if I come in at 10 o'clock. It's just
you're already flowing.
Yeah, it throws my whole day off, man.
And one of the biggest things with like people that work like 8 to 5, 9 to 5 is like, well, I worked all day. How do I find that time to get it in? If 20 to 30 minutes, even if you're not going distance, if you just set a time for 20, 30 minutes a day, that makes a big difference.
So when you're working with clients one-on-one, their workout times, what do you do with them? Are they 30 minutes, 45 minutes, hour, 2 hours? What are you doing with your clients?
I mastered the art of training in 30 minutes. You can go that route. I try to give everybody 45.
Okay.
And what I do with all my clients, I give them a circuit. I give them a circuit. That way you get your cardio, you get your strength training, you get your mobility work, your flexibility work, some stability work also.
They say that most people's attention span is gone after 20 to 30 minutes anyway. I figured that probably transitions and works well in the fitness space.
It does, because everybody treats me like the prison warden.
What does that mean, Jeremy?
After about 30 minutes, it's like, you gonna let me go?
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because I do that. Yeah, I gotta go, man.
Because you once people start looking around, they start looking around. They looking for a clock or an exit.
Right. Something to get out of there. Distraction to get out the door. Look, do you recommend both strength and cardio, or how do you do that? Decide that.
I absolutely recommend both. And really, it's setting yourself up for later on in life.
Okay.
Because you may not be able to do as much as we progress in age. So there's a version of you 10, 15, 20 years from now counting on you now to take care of yourself now.
Oh, I love that.
As it is.
I love that part.
That's really how I tell all of my clients. doing it for yourself. Now you're doing it for that you later on that may not be able to do it.
I definitely agree with that because I notice that the older I get, my back now is more stiff than it was 10 years ago. So you're waking up every morning, it's like, man, what is going on with my back? But if I had been working all along on the back, you know,
Yes,
I
sir.
probably wouldn't have those particular issues happening and whatnot.
Yes, sir. And one thing I have learned, another thing to not to intervene is just stretching.
Okay.
Stretching.
And that's what I don't do. You know, I'm horrible. But anyway, why do you recommend the stretching?
Because, like you said, as we age, the muscles they just get tight.
I got
the
you.
The joints get strict. The joints get weaker.
Got you.
The muscles get tighter.
Got you.
So and the blood doesn't flow as
Well,
smoothly.
I got you. So all that's just compounding on the body at the same time. Listen, if a person is struggling with their workouts or just doing workouts in general, what's the mindset thing or something that you recommend for them? I'm struggling getting to the gym. Man, I really just don't want to do this today.
Well, see, it's all about how you look at it. If you look at it as it's a job, and then you just I gotta get in there. You're never gonna enjoy it. Like it's just like I'm here now. We're gonna do this. I look at it like this. Look, there's somebody that's 6 feet deep or incarcerated that would love to trade places with you.
Right.
So that might seem a bit extreme, but there's somebody that would trade places and wish they could go to the gym and be active, you know?
Got you. Well, how many days a week in particular do you recommend for a person exercising? What's the smallest amount of days, shortest amount of days or whatever, and the highest number of days you would recommend?
Well, you can do. I reckon if you're gonna go to small minimum, 2 days a week.
Yes.
2 days a week.
I don't know why minimum wouldn't come to my head right now.
Yeah, no,
I have no idea why minimum would
I'd
not
say
come to my head.
2 days. I'd say 2 days out the week. You know, if there's 30 days in a month, if you do 2, 4, 6, 8, that's not half of the month,
Right.
But that's a whole week out of the month. You could technically
Say that you did something.
that you did something.
Okay.
Now the highest, I used to be a candidate for going. I used to go ball to ball, going 5 or 6 days a week.
Gotcha.
But then I realized, I said, you don't. It's not so much going to the gym every day. It's what I'm eating every day.
Got you.
So I'm an advocate for maybe 4 days max.
Okay.
4 days
Cool.
max.
Okay. And are all those 4 days both strength and cardio?
Yes.
All those 4 days do both?
Yes. Yeah, those 4 days do both. The split I try to do is Monday, Tuesday. I'll take a break Wednesday and go Thursday and Friday.
Okay. I love that part. Talk to me about the resting portion.
That's
The importance of rest.
That's big because everybody's talking about don't get no sleep, stay up 24 hours a day, take your eyelids open,
Gotcha,
you know.
gotcha.
But you need 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Like there's no way around it. And to get the proper amount of sleep, you just have to prioritize and put your sleep first. And whatever's not done that day just is not done that day.
I got you.
But you got to get your rest in because the less rest you get, you increase your chances for injury increase dramatically.
Gotcha. So talk to me a little bit about diet. Your diet in particular. What is it that you do specifically to maintain?
I've had the same diet for over 10 years.
Well, I ain't even gonna call it diet.
Well, the same lifestyle.
Yeah,
I'll eat some egg. I eat whole eggs. I don't do egg whites.
Okay.
For me, I don't like some people like them.
Right.
I like whole eggs.
Gotcha.
I eat cheese on my eggs.
Gotcha.
They don't eat dairy.
Right.
I like cheese on me because I gotta enjoy what I'm eating. I can't eat it.
I got you.
And just either I eat oatmeal with some fruit or I eat granola with some fruit.
That's breakfast.
That's breakfast. Typically, for me, my stomach I have problems doing protein shakes.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about that.
So
before.
I can't there's certain things that I can't eat. So for me, I used to do a lot of carbohydrates with my proteins, like my chickens and my fish and stuff like that. But what I do now is I try to eat maybe lunch and dinner and just pull something from every food group.
I got you. I got you. What does dinner look like then?
So dinner might be either chicken or fish. Lately, dinner has been like a a bowl of greens with chicken and fruits and berries in it. You know,
I got you. Well, how do you personally stay motivated to work out? Since you're working with, how many clients you work with now? Typically,
about 25.
About 25 on average in a week. So, how do you personally stay motivated? I mean, you working, got to do your own workouts, and you're working out all these folks too. So, how do you personally stay motivated?
Well, what keeps me motivated, for one, you got to practice what you preach.
Gotcha. I love to come in and see you looking like
yeah.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say
you know, I'm over here like, do this, and I'm breathing heavy.
Right,
you know?
right. I'll be like, so, what is this?
You know.
Go ahead.
Like, I tell myself so because I have some key injuries.
Okay.
I tore my Achilles 2 years ago, so I can't run. Okay. I can't run outdoors.
Okay. Oh, I remember when you did that. Yeah,
so it'll get me hip problems. So now, I have to fight to keep my weight down. And what keeps me motivated is just like, as I'm getting older, I'm like, yo, it'll pile up on you quick.
Oh yeah, real quick.
And I didn't. It
stacks.
Yeah, it stacks.
Exactly. That's what it is. Time stacks. Yes, sir.
So what keeps me motivated for one is my daughter. I want to be able to be very active with her as she gets older.
Gotcha.
And just, to me, I found fitness to be a fountain of youth because I've seen guys, when I was younger, I used to see people in like their 40s and 50s, like, you know, bow on out and be like, oh, well, this is it once you reach a certain number. But now, studies are showing now, like, you can have longevity in this thing if you do it right.
Do you really believe a person who's been unhealthy for, say, from age 20 to 45 to 50, that they can literally rebuild their body at 50 years old?
Yes, the body is always willing to recover itself, and it's willing. The body can heal itself if it's given the proper nutrition and the proper tools to do it.
I love it.
So like I've seen. I had one client. He didn't work out at all until he became 51.
Really?
And he lost like 25 pounds in 6 months with me.
Okay.
And he said, Jay, I never thought in a million years I'd look like this.
Gotcha.
So I believe it's possible.
Gotcha. So what I want to know, look guys, this is the Wealth 100 podcast, the Wealth 100 show, based on the Wealth 100 Mastermind. We have an event coming up in Atlanta on June 24th, 25th, I think, in Atlanta. I want to know what you're going to do to have me looking like this when I walk in there. I'm just playing with you. Look, I got to be right when we get to Atlanta in June, man.
We got to avoid the 3 groups.
Don't do it. Don't do it. We got to be right when we get to Atlanta in June. Though. Y'all see me now. I got a little weight on me still, but I'm gonna be looking different.
He's gonna be my. When we walk in the room, they're gonna think he's my bodyguard.
Okay, we're going hard. We're going hard. Keep me on that. Listen, talk to me a little bit about what advice would you have for up and coming trainers, since you're 10 years in the game at this point. What advice would you have for these new guys that's getting into the training and fitness business?
I would tell them the trainer. The sports world is so it's such a lucrative business. The fitness world is such a lucrative business, and what's happening now is the gyms are the fitness trainers are the middleman for the gyms.
Got you.
And their people.
I get it.
So I tell trainers coming up in the game, like, spend maybe about a year or two, get your certifications, spend about a year or two working for a gym, and then start to branch out and just do your own thing. Do your own thing. If you don't have a gym, you don't need one. Do it at a park. If you just buy some equipment, keep it in the car, and just have a designated spot to meet up at. I always, when I left the gym that I was training at, a good friend of ours looked out for me, and that kind of jump started me. But even then, I would train at the park, and on days where it was inclement weather, I would bring my dumbbells up under the what do you call it, picnic area? The picnic area, but when people realize you're not creating excuses for them, they'll come. They'll come, and I tell trainers this now: be sure of what you're pricing and know who you're worth.
Gotcha. There you go. That value. What are you worth?
What are you worth? And see, what I charge now, my value increased over time. I didn't just come out the gate and say, boom. If I don't have the work or the evidence, I have no right to say this.
Give me this number.
Yeah.
I got you.
Because people with really nice physiques will say, "You see how I look? Pay me this because of how I look." No,
that ain't how it works.
That ain't how it works.
Because you can get you right, and Mike can't
get them right.
Got you.
Yeah,
I got you. I love that part. So tell me what's going on now. What are you most excited about right now going on in your life, man?
In general or fitness?
We can do both. We can do both.
Well, what is I'd say the most thing that I'm excited about right now would probably be the acting and the modeling stuff and branching out.
Stop
Stop
right there. The acting and the modeling stuff.
Yeah.
So you're doing some acting and modeling now.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
to me. Talk to me.
Just
for you that don't know, I'm his fake manager. All right. I'm his fake manager. Anyway, go ahead.
No,
Jay.
but what people don't know is we did some content years ago for a fitness video, and you were the first one to put me in front of a camera.
Right.
You put me in front of
y'all heard it.
Yeah,
he said it on tape.
He
said it on tape. I'm the first one. Me and my sister Tamara. I'm gonna put it in there. We were the first ones to put him on tape. We're gonna come back though. We're doubling back to that. But anyway, talk to me. What's going on in that space with you? Right
So we just got done. We got done. I got done being a part of my first ever movie. Shout out to Barry Williams for hooking me up with the spot in the movie.
And the name of this movie? You just can't remember the name.
Spin the Block. Spin the Block. It's called Spin the Block.
It
was produced solely in Fayetteville. It's gonna be a major banger.
Where will it be at?
It's gonna be on Tubi and Amazon Prime.
Okay, cool.
I ended up getting an email about a second film called Self Jenkins, which is produced out of Atlanta. So I go from being a detective and Spin the Block to being a drug kingpin.
Detective Smith. What was your name? Did you have a name in the movie?
Yeah, Detective Mitchell.
Oh my God, that's gonna be your new name.
Yeah, Detective Mitchell.
My fitness guru is Detective Mitchell. Every time I walk in the gym, Detective Mitchell. That's cool, man. I love that.
So, I did some modeling recently for the Washington apparel company, Eric Washington Downtown Suit Tailor.
Cool.
Yeah, real cool guy.
The movie in Atlanta, has that started? Have you started shooting that one yet?
No, I go down there towards the end of the month.
Okay.
So I don't have a crazy big scene in there, but it's enough to get my
getting your face out there. Resume.
And it's my first. It's my first paid gig. Okay. And what I look at it how I looked at fitness when I got my first.
Exactly.
You know,
what you were just talking about.
Yeah. You have to like embrace like, all right, if you get some sort of profit, even if it's small, it's a start.
Right.
You can't avoid the starts.
And that's what we tell all of our new entrepreneurs. You got to start somewhere. As you said earlier, a lot of people want to come into whatever business entrepreneurship space they're in and they want to be here. That's not how it works. You got to go up the steps.
Yes, sir.
You got to follow the steps. For most people, for 99.9% of the people, you got to start here and work your way up. And it might take 12 months, it might take 12 years, but you got to go through the process. You definitely got to go through the process. So those are the two movies that you're working on.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the experience of being in the movie.
You know what? When I reached out to Barry, I had reached out just to be a stand-in. Okay. And the guy that's the head actor, he's also a hip-hop artist, started the Block Baby from the 6 Fayetteville. Okay. I trained him.
Okay.
I trained him, cool. And he it was like, hey, how would you like to be in it? And we didn't think nothing of it. I said, sure. But we didn't realize how many lines I had. Okay. And I said, and they asked you, can you handle it? I was like, sure, I can. And once we started going over it, it became easy. I took theater arts in high school. I totally forgot.
Oh my God!
I forgot I took theater arts.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I took it and I forgot. I was like, I was trying to flunk out the class.
My God! Why are you flunking out?
Because I wanted to go lift weights.
Y'all see, I can't work out at the gym because of this stuff right here, man. This is crazy.
I wanted it out.
You wanted it out of the class.
I didn't want to talk about Shakespeare. I wanted to go pick up some dumbbells.
I got you. That's pretty good.
But it ended up. Yeah, I forgot about it. So just being on it, it gives you a new respect for the people that do this for a living, because it's not easy. It's not, man. And you have to shoot so many scenes and so much content from different angles. You're shooting the same scene sometimes 10 times, and for an angle to the north, an angle to the east, south. So
definitely a learning experience for you.
Definitely a learning experience. My last day filming, we was out there we got at about 6 o'clock at night. We didn't leave till about 2 in the morning.
Okay.
And the weather had dropped to about 30 degrees.
Gotcha.
I couldn't get my lines off because my teeth were shaking.
You got this cold and
I'm out there cold, scared.
I wish I could have seen that.
Cold, scared in a tight shirt.
I wish I could have seen that. There you go. That's crazy, man. Look, we're going to wrap this thing up. I want to thank you, Jeremiah. Absolutely. We've been talking about you coming in. This will be the first round on fitness and health because we're going to bring in a lot of people in that space because we definitely need it in our community. We're going to bring more folks in. I want you to come back.
Yes, sir.
And bless the people with some more information and knowledge. We'll get deeper into some other stuff. Listen,
man,
thank you, man. Tell the people where they can find you at on social.
You can find me on Facebook, Jeremiah Smith. On Instagram, Jeremiah Smith 910. TikTok, Jeremiah Smith 910.
Okay.
So
listen, all the ladies out there, you saw him today. Y'all go ahead and smile at him, Jay. Give him to him. We're gonna get the numbers up. Smile, man. We're gonna run the numbers up.
We got Colgate 32.
Oh my God, you are hilarious.
We create our own toothpaste.
Listen, called Jeremiah toothpaste. Y'all can get that. But anyway, hey guys, thank you for tuning in to the Wealth 100. I am your host, George Gilmore. We thank you again. See you later.
Thank you for tuning in to the Wealth 100 show. Today's show has been sponsored by the Wealth 100 Mastermind. If you're ready to join a tribe of winners, if you want to be a part of the best mastermind on the planet, go to thewealth100.com right now and apply. I need you to get into the room right now, guys. Let's go. Thewealth100.com.